Welcome to Comic Algae. We'll discuss a forgotten DC character today. This is Knight. Knight is basically British Batman. He even has his own Robin, Squire. Cyril Sheldrake was originally Squire to Percy Sheldrake, the original Knight, until Percy was killed by his archenemy Spring-Heeled Jack. Following this, Cyril fell into a period of depression and turned to drugs and alcohol, which depleted his fortune. Fortunately, he later came upon Beryl Hutchinson, a poor but kind-hearted not to mention intelligent commoner who helped to rehabilitate Cyril. After having been completely healed, he assumed the mantle of the second Knight and made Beryl the third Squire. Sometime after this, they both joined the Ultramarine Corps. He appears not to be on good terms with fellow member Jack-o'-lantern. Years later, when the Ultramarines' base of Supehero was taken over, the Ultramarines, including the Knight, became brainwashed by the combined efforts of Gorilla Grodd and the Cheetah. Following that incident, the Justice League banished the Ultramarines, including Knight, to the infant universe of Kook, believing that the Ultramarines' own recklessness was to blame for Grodd's rampage just as much as Grodd himself. Later, after the Ultramarines managed to sort out problems in the infant universe, the JLA allowed them to return to Earth. After the events of Infinite Crisis, Batman went on a soul-searching journey around the world, seeking to rid himself of years' worth of anger and paranoia. As part of his efforts, the Dark Knight sought to reunite the Batman of all nations to which Cyril Sheldrake and his father had belonged years earlier. Knight and Squire were naturally two of the first to sign on. However, the gathering at the group's original island base was all part of an elaborate scheme by an organization called the Black Glove to destroy them all. Knight and Squire survived the adventure, and their relationship with Batman and Robin emerged stronger from it. During the final crisis, the Ultramarines, including Knight and Squire, aided the heroes against the forces of Darkseid, but the Supehero base fell after sabotage by the Justifiers. Knight and Squire temporarily relocated to Gotham City as members of the Network, a group of heroes whom the Bat family trusted to assist them if the need arose. In order to help quell the chaos that had erupted in the wake of Batman's death, Knight mostly worked with Nightwing. Knight was later approached by Nightwing, who asked for his help in locating the last Lazarus Pit in order to bring Bruce Wayne back to life. Joining the ranks of Batman Incorporated, Cyril and Beryl soon found themselves caught in an explosion. As Cyril succeeded in resuscitating Beryl, he was grabbed from behind by Heretic and fatally injured with the broken neck. Cyril was buried in England. Crowds filled the streets to see a horse-driven carriage carry him to his final resting place. The Prime Minister queried possible ways to resurrect Cyril. That's it for today's video. Please like and subscribe and check out our other videos.